A very warm and pleasant welcome to you to this introductory outline of the basic data analytics, visualization, and professional presentation design with Excel and PowerPoint course for complete beginners. This is a three-pronged course that will put you through the basics, the understanding, the foundational understanding of data analytics, especially when it comes to analyzing company data, all right, and visualization with Excel and professional presentation design with PowerPoint. And it's amazing how this course was more or less created for certain people that have just experienced an update in the curriculum, speaking specifically to the Nigerian students in secondary school. Not long ago, very recently, the Federal Ministry of Education in Nigeria updated the curriculum to more or less of our secondary schools and other educational institutions to more or less catch up with and fit the global standard of education and the what the world is currently moving towards. And I was super excited to see the very major upgrades they had made on the aspect of ICT and computer science, which is digital technologies. It's so incredible that even before this upgrade was done, I had gotten the wisdom, and of course, seeing the need for not only students but different classes of people of this course. I had created this course beforehand, and it happens to be that checking the scheme of work that they are already fleshing out, this course more or less covers not only the beginner versions like you see in first term GSS1. You see the graphics part, presentation, professional presentation covers it in not only the beginner form but even in a more advanced form. All right, so you get to see some of the things they will do, even spreadsheets using Microsoft Excel, being covered in this course I'm just about to introduce you to. Okay, you get to see this in their second term too. Spreadsheet, you get to see this as well in their in GSS3 rather. The last one was GSS2 that I just put, and in GSS3 where they get to look at a revision of what they've done in GS1 and 2 and a bit more advanced work. So it's really incredible, and it's amazing how initially this was a course I fleshed out for the K10. Yes, I think SS1. They call it K10 in some of the other institutions, but SS1 in my country, Nigeria. Okay, I fleshed this out for some K10 students to engage in, and it was incredible, the outcome of it, because I started to get working class people, I started to get my own colleagues, okay, in sometimes the workspace I go to, and at the time when I was training ICT, in an institution, in an academy, I got to see them look at it and were like, I can't even do half of what I'm seeing here, all right? So that I had to certify them, being that, one of my personal IT ventures is digital training in under the umbrella of Prime World. Okay, and I'm just opening a preview of some of what we created. For example, in the professional PowerPoint presentation, what you see on your screen is part of what you are going to be creating in this course. Of course, I may not show everything, but just to give you an idea of what you are going to be creating. Now, a few of these elements you see are the elements that the visualization elements that we created using the Excel, okay, the Excel software, okay, in terms of analyzing a set of company data, okay. So of course, we are going to be applying some design abilities to make it blend and make it look in tune and appealing to um, whoever you are going to be presenting it for. For example, like I said, this is a three-pronged skill acquisition. It makes you like a three-in-one guru, where you don't only do data analysis, you also do visualization with Excel, and you also do um, PowerPoint presentation. So it really armed you up in a very, very powerful way. Okay. And I'm just giving you some of the samples of what we are going to be creating. Okay. All right. Like this is a sample of what we are going to be creating in Excel for a start, for the soft drinks that we are going to be analyzing for the company. The data analysis question is also the first thing we are going to be tackling. All right, so it's a very, very practical course, such that, like I was saying earlier, I had to certify certain colleagues physically, okay, on physical on the physical ground, okay, teach them, certify them, and also provide the online materials for them to go through whenever they needed such. And seeing how needed it was, not only for the K10 students that I intended it for, I realized that it's wisdom to make this available to as many people that will need it. Little did I know that something, an update was coming that will make it extremely useful with just a specific set of people in the secondary school of Nigeria. Before now, I had already started launching this in some other platforms, online, to help as many that needed to be grounded, okay, and in terms of data analysis, to know a beginner level understanding of it and get to really exercise visualization abilities with Excel, and very to a large extent professional presentation that doesn't look like just text and boring, or just plain designing, okay, to make it look very presentable and attractive and interesting while you are presenting it to your viewers. All right, so it's really incredible. I've had the opportunity of training graduates on this very course, even if I intended it for just K10. So my point is that um, I've just recently launched it on the very useful Self-Fanny platform. Okay, a sister, will I say a sister to the seller platform, where you can, launch your courses for as many people to see. This is not mentioning the Udemy platform, which I have several other courses as an instructor there. But do your best to just click the link, okay, that is made available, okay, or wherever this course, where you are viewing this from, just click the link on either Self-Fanny, Seller, whichever platform you are in, and access the course, because it will do you so much benefit, to get a very hands-on understanding, practical project-based understanding in a step-by-step fashion of data analytics, visualization, and professional presentation. Of course, you are going to be certified at the end of the course, so long as you partake, okay, in the activities and show the proof of your participation in the course. You will be able to reach out to me, okay, should you have any issues while learning the very step-by-step and practical courses. My WhatsApp number is put on the platform when you are on the page that will give you more details what you are going to experience in the course. Okay, this is just the introductory video, and I can't wait to see you live in the course and engage with you. God bless you. Thank you so much.